In today's show, we're here to look ahead to Sunday in the NBA with Michael Bolton.
Thanks, Josh. It's Michael Bolton here, and it's time for another episode of the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, indeed.
You are Locked On Fantasy Basketball, your daily fantasy basketball podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast, brought to you by Basketball Monster. My name is Josh Lloyd and I am the lead fantasy analyst at basketballmonster.com and at YAHOO Sports Australia. And you can find me on Twitter, as always, at redrock_bball and on Instagram at Locked On Fantasy Basketball. Thank you for making Locked On Fantasy Basketball your first listen every day. We are free and available on all platforms. Here we are, ready to go for Sunday. We're looking at streamers who can help you in YAHOO Points Leagues, ESPN Points Leagues, and Category Leagues. So, let's get
it on, Gilly.
YAHOO Points Leagues. Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gobert, still dealing with that calf injury. So we stream in Whiteside. Simple one. I think you drop him, as I detailed on my Week 16 show earlier today, after this. But he's a great stream for today. Also, remember, if there is a tiebreaker in the players that you want here, look for the teams that play the Sunday, Monday back-to-back. Portland, Cleveland, the Clippers, and the Hawks. They get the boost. Malik Monk, no LeBron. Monk's got some value. He should be returning. Mason Plumlee with the absences of Hayward. Oubre dealing with an injury. Plumlee's playing all right. Luke Kennard, the Duck. The back-to-back bonus helps him. He's playing really well. Marcus Morris returns, so that might impact things a little bit, but I still like him as a YAHOO points ad. Cody Martin, as I said, already detailed with Charlotte, the absences. Ayo Dosunmu. Well, Ball and Caruso, they're not coming back anytime soon. Dosunmu's going to play big minutes. Whether that produces to big numbers all the time, I don't know. But he's worth having here for sure. Dorian Finney-Smith, Monty Morris, Trey Lyles, no Kelly Olynyk, and Chuma Okeke. Pretty good YAHOO points stream as well. ESPN leagues, some similar names, of course. Hassan Whiteside and Malik Monk. Marcus Morris Sr. is available in a lot of ESPN leagues, so you can go and add him. Kevin Love, not only does he have the back-to-back bump, but it's ridiculous that he's rostered in under 50% of leagues, so go and add him, please. Luke Kennard, Jared Vanderbilt. Don't know why he's still available, but go and add him, please. Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu, and Cody Martin and Mason Plumlee for Charlotte. Some really good options there for you to stream in ESPN leagues to help you get the win for this week. Let's look at some category league stuff now. For points league, it's not for points leagues, for the points category. Lonnie Walker, he doesn't do much else, we know that. But there is value in having someone who can come in and maybe have 15, 16 points. Same with Trey Lyles, who's got that opportunity without Kelly Olynyk. Cedi Osman. I don't know what the role's going to be. It's all over the shop at the moment, but he's got the back-to-back bump as well. He might play 30, he might play 17. I just don't know. But last game was great for him, so let's hope that it happens again. Dougie McDermott. Yeah, he scores, does nothing else. Jalen Noel. There's Patrick Beverley with injury doubts. There's D'Angelo Russell dealing with issues. Noel started last game. Good boost for him. Grayson Allen. Decent enough scoring guy. Not much else, but decent enough. Gary Harris, Frank Jackson. Points and threes, that's what those guys give you. Isaac Okoro can be a double-digit scoring player, and that might be just what you need. You're not going to find a 20-point guy off the waiver wire. And Jeff Green, while maybe he's a 20-point guy, he might also be a 2-point guy. We know that he is quite inconsistent, to put it kindly. Let's look at three-pointers. Guys that we can stream in for the threes category. Benny McLemore. Back-to-back bonus as well. Grayson Allen, he's going to hit threes. Malik Beasley could have a big three game if Russell and Beverly are both out. Pat Connaughton hit threes and is doing it at a really good clip. The Discman, C.D. Osman, back-to-back, good numbers. Doug McDermott, yes, that's what he does. 3 threes maybe coming his way. Wayne Ellington, with LeBron out, it does help his value. Frank Jackson and Landry Shamet. Shamet's getting a little bit of a boost because Cameron Payne is on the sidelines. And then Maxi Kleber, really good 3-point big man. We know that that's what he does. We also know that Built Bar is the best tasting protein bar ever. If you're looking for a protein bar or something, just a delicious snack that's healthy, why would you look anywhere else? You wouldn't want to go to one of those other protein bars that taste disgusting. You wouldn't want to go to a high-calorie, high-fat, high-sugar candy bar. That stuff's all garbage. Built Bar is the answer here for you. Because Built Bar combines great taste, high protein, with low carbs, low sugar, low fat, low calories. 130 calories in a bar. 17 grams of protein. It's such a great combination. So why don't you head to Built.com and use the promo code LOCKED15, that's LOCKED15, and get 15% off your order of Built Bar. Built Bar is built different. The Locked On NBA channel's coverage of the trade deadline is also built different. Trade deadline is Thursday, February the 10th at 3 p.m. We've got a show going from 2 p.m. through to 4 p.m. covering all of the moves. I will be on there. I will be hosting, joined by John Corrales and Kim Becker. We're going to be talking about all the moves that go down. We're going to be bringing in hosts across the network to talk about trades that involve their team. Going to be giving fantasy analysis as well on those deals as they go down. So go to the Locked On NBA YouTube channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when that show goes live. Rebound stream options. Again, with all these, we're going to hear a lot of names that repeat. Mason Plumlee, really good solid ad for now. Trey Lyles, value in rebounds. Drew Eubanks has taken the backup spot back off Jock Landale. So he can be a rebound, blocks, field goal percentage sort of a player. And available in nearly every league. Dante DiVincenzo is a really good guard rebounder. Maxi Kleber has value as the starter in Dallas. Cody Martin's going to get good minutes. Whether that produces good numbers or not, I don't know, but he's a good rebounder. Paddy Connaughton, Javonte Green. Green doesn't do much else apart from rebound and defense, but that's what we're looking at. Isaiah Hartenstein, the back-to-back helps. Serge Ibaka didn't play last game. They've gone back to a two-center rotation, and Hartenstein's the two. So, yeah, value there. And then Troy Brown, who's a really good wing rebounding player. For assists, it can often get hard to find guys off the wire, but that's why Killian Hayes has a lot of value. Now, Hayes has found a bit of a nice rotation role coming off the bench. He's playing more minutes than Corey Joseph. His minutes are up. His assists are up. I don't think that he's going to be some super long-term 12-team awesome option, but he's providing assists at a good level. He's providing steals at a good level, and it's time to actually give it a try, at least for Sunday, to see where this goes. Joe Ingles is a good assist guy usually. Corey Joseph and Rajon Rondo, they're not doing too much more else, but when we're looking for assists, that's value where you find it. Mason Plumlee, his name's been mentioned a lot. Dante DiVincenzo, Eric Bledsoe, who's outperforming Reggie Jackson at the moment, and the Clippers have that back-to-back. Cody Martin, Ish Smith, who's getting extra minutes at the moment. Wasn't even in the rotation before, but getting some minutes. And this is where you're digging deep to find assists. And same with Dennis Smith Jr., who's getting his 12, 13 minutes, but it might be 4 assists. That might be enough to tip the scales in your favor. Steals. Some similar names. Cody Martin, you're hearing that name a lot. Killian Hayes. Stanley Johnson. He might have 2 points, but he might get 3 steals and a block and 5 boards. Or he's going to start, I'm pretty sure about that. Hamidou Diallo. Numbers are dropping for Diallo, but he's a good steals guy. Cedi Osman. Isaac Okoro. The Cavs back-to-back. Good value. Javonte Green. That's what he does. He gets defense. Avery Bradley. He does literally nothing else, but he gets some defensive stats. He gets steals. And that can be enough. 2 steals, 3 steals. It might swing your matchup. Paddy Connaughton. And that name again, Mason Plumlee. Blocks guys. Maxi Kleber. Good shot blocker. Really good shot blocker. Isaiah Hartenstein. We know we love him. Mason Plumlee. Drew Eubanks. Cody Martin. Mentioned a lot of these names already. Nazareth Reed is the backup in Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels. He might get 30 minutes as a starter if Beverly or Russell are out. Javonte Green. Good blocker for a guard. Rudy Gay, Stanley Johnson. They're not great shot blockers, but they might get you a block. And maybe that's enough to swing that category. Field goal percentage. Hartenstein. Plumlee. Dwight Powell. Jeff Green, maybe. Terrence Mann. Javonte Green. Good field goal percentage players. Tyler Cook. Hamidou Diallo. Drew Eubanks. Josh Green. Who's, again, Green, Diallo, the other Green, Terrence Mann. All of these guys, amazing 3 Jay Greens on this list. All of these guys are not good shooters. They're all perimeter players, but they can have good field goal percentage because they take the right shots. Free throw percentage. Looking at the Italian cock, Danilo Gallinari.
Hands off my cock!
Terrence Ross, Grayson Allen, Bryn Forbes, Lou Williams, back-to-back for Lou, Gary Harris, Rudy Gay, Lonnie Walker, Frank Jackson, and Trey Jones all have some value to help you in the free throw percentage category. Guys, that will do it for me today. Don't forget to follow this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and on the Odyssey app. If you are here on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below as well. Thumb it up, notification bell, all that stuff. It's great. It helps a lot. Guys, we are done here. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. See ya.